Hello? Or maybe not hello. Hello? Is anybody there? Are you there? Hello? Hello, and welcome to Know Your Mojo. My name is Eric, and this is the show where you could win yourself some Mojo swag. So the question is, how well do you know your Mojo? Well, if you do, win a prize if you get the right answer. So what we do here is we basically reverse engineer a list. We're going to give upcoming Watch Mojo list, and you have to figure out based on those entries what the name of that list is. And if you get it right, you can win some swag like a hat, a t-shirt, some mugs. And how does it work? Well, we have a live chat going, and that's where my man Jem comes in. How you doing, Jem?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very good. So we're live on the internet again.
We're live.
You are coordinating this conversation. You are taking in the information.
Yes,
you are a moderator.
We're having a nice chat with the peeps already.
We have people already.
Yeah, okay, there's Wyatt Walker who's saying hello, senpai.
Hello, hello.
Martina W who says hello. Baby Buscut says hi. Brady Lacombe, GGG, God 25 Boy,
Whoa, that's
Gaming
a good name.
HQ, Evan Johnson, Adin Mabuti, Jarbel Birch, Elijah Holly.
All right, we got lots of people here. This is fun.
Mojoholics.
So hopefully some of you guys have played before. Jem, it's pretty easy. Basically, they just have to give the answer. So again, we will present you with the entries of an upcoming list. This is a sneak peek. And if you can figure out what the name of this list is, and you put it in the chat, you could win a prize. And we're looking for the most exact answer. So
most exact, as accurate as you can be.
Exactly. And barring that, we'll look for the closest answer, the first person to come close to the answer. And if you give us an answer that's not necessarily the right one, but the most creative answer, we may just give a prize as well.
Why not?
Why not? Exactly. We're feeling generous today.
Exactly.
And so might as well get right to it. We're going to show you a supercut. So what we've done is we've taken an upcoming list and we've squished it down into about a 1-minute supercut. And that way you'll see the entries. You'll have to figure out what each one is and what relates them all. And then if you figure that out, well, you might be able to win. So Manny, if you please, let's see the first supercut.
Let's do it.
If an article's on, say, ethanol subsidies, you can check for discrepancies against the congressional record, trade publications, LexisNexis.
When she had all that money, she wanted nothing to do with you. Now that she's broke, all of a sudden she's moving in.
Hi, Helen. Yeah, it's Gib. Oh, not much. Listen, Harry forgot something back at the office, and, you know Harry.
I was just testing you, Jerry, but to hear you say that makes me love you, baby. You know? Jerry, come back!
I'm not married.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because no girl in her right mind had me.
All I'm saying is we should take a little taste so we know how much to cut. It's business.
Your mother's in here with his card. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
Okay, I am hormonal, I am terrified, and I am falling apart, so stop treating everything like it's a big joke.
Dean Keaton. Gone clean, huh? Say it ain't so.
I would show you, as if you're doing a deposition, what to say, what not to say.
A trained monkey?
A trained monkey who doesn't get lethal injection.
There you go. A little bit challenging, eh?
That seems to be the case.
Kind of some disparate, are we talking actors? Are we talking movies? Are we talking movie lines?
Talking scenes?
Are we talking scenes? It's hard on first glance. There
are a few.
Any input so far?
Is it? Well, someone says top 10 movie characters. J. Spidel 1319.
Okay, there's some good characters there, but I think we could do better than that.
There is Alexander T. who says top 5 YouTubers who have sworn. I don't think these are YouTubers.
No, I don't think any of them are YouTubers for that matter.
A bunch of people are suggesting that these could be top 10 anime fights, but I don't think these are anime fights either.
I think those are suggestions.
I think
that
people are trolling me.
Right, yeah.
Top 10 90s movies by Rorox.
Okay.
Whisper Darkling says top 10 famous quotes. There is Colleen Papulkas. I'm sorry if I'm...
Way to butcher some names.
Oh no, Papulkas? I'm sorry if I'm butchering anyone's name, but says great performances by bad actors.
Okay, interesting. So let me ask you something. First of all, just to explain again the way it works, we're giving you the entries. You have to figure out based on those entries what the name of this upcoming list is, and you could win yourself some merchandise. That's right, because you've told us that the word swag is pretty passé. We have to agree. So we're going to change it now to merch. You can win some Watch Mojo merch. Merchandising.
Merchandising.
Can anybody name that movie? Merchandising. Huh? That's right.
It's on the chat.
Yeah, it's on the chat. Let us know. I think we should just go right back to the supercut again, because we might have to see this one a couple of times.
Let's see it again.
For people to start getting it. Roll clip, please.
If an article's on, say, ethanol subsidies, you can check for discrepancies against the congressional record, trade publications, LexisNexis.
When she had all that money, she wanted nothing to do with you. Now that she's broke, all of a sudden she's moving in.
Hi, Helen. Yeah, it's Gib. Oh, not much. Listen, Harry forgot something back at the office, and, you know Harry.
I was just testing you, Jerry. But to hear you say that makes me love you, baby. You know? Jerry, come back.
I'm not married.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because no girl in her right mind had me.
All I'm saying is we should take a little taste so we know how much to cut. It's business.
Your mother's in here with his card. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
Okay, I am hormonal, I am terrified, and I am falling apart, so stop treating everything like it's a big joke.
Dean Keaton. You know, say it ain't so.
I would show you, as if you're doing a deposition, what to say, what not to say.
A trained monkey?
A trained monkey who doesn't get lethal injection.
Once again, it's pretty tough. You know, when I saw the name of this list, because part of the whole game here is that we look at upcoming lists and we figure out which ones would be a good fit for Know Your Mojo.
Yeah.
Do you think you would have gotten this had you not known what the answer is?
I don't think so. I might have gotten like a clue. It's a confuser.
It is. It might be. There's a couple of red herrings here. Now, before we get into some of the people's answers, I do want to point out I mentioned merchandising, and that, of course, is from Spaceballs, one of the greatest movies of all time.
A lot of people in the comments got it right.
Yes, happy to hear that, and I'd love to hear if anyone's seen Solo, a Star Wars story, and what they think, because Spaceballs being a spoof of Star Wars. We have our review, which you can check out at Mojo at the Movies. On our YouTube channel. And you're going to see it tonight, right?
I am.
You're a huge fan of the standalone movies?
I love them. I loved Rogue One, and I'm very excited to see what they've done with this one.
You know what? I'll say this. The whole movie lives or dies on his performance, and can he pull off Han Solo or not?
That's a big question.
I was going in there very skeptical. I thought nobody can out-solo Harrison Ford, and nobody can. But this guy doesn't do too bad a job.
Well,
that's my take, possibly a hot take. Manny might have a different opinion once he sees it tonight. Shout out to Manny, our director. Okay, let's see if we have any guesses.
Okay. Kobe Epps says top 10 people talking to other people.
I like that one. Okay. Yeah.
Mylock Gaming says top 10 washed out actors. It's a bit mean. Louis Farias says top 10 Hollywood actors that have negative credit.
Okay.
Paulo, I lost it, but Paulo says top 10 worst actors in great movies.
Worst actors in great movies. Okay.
Colleen Papulkas again says bad actors that carried good films.
Okay, I'm seeing a theme here. Why don't we start listing some of these entries, and maybe we'll get a bit closer to the actual title. But you guys are on the right track. So number 10.
Boom.
Hayden Christensen in Shattered Glass. So that was a movie, it was a biopic about, the guy's name was Stephen Glass. He was a journalist who was outed for being a fraud back in the 90s. I think he was with the New Republic. Hayden Christensen, of course, that we know best as Anakin.
As Anakin, his best role, if you ask me, but maybe not.
Right, exactly. And so let's go on to number 9. The Dice Man, Andrew Dice Clay in Blue Jasmine. That was the Woody Allen movie that came out in, when did that come out? Sometime in 2000 something or other. I'm supposed to have the note. I don't have the note. But anyways, it won an Academy Award, and that was
pretty impressive.
That was a pretty big deal. Okay, next. Number 8, Tom Arnold in True Lies. Ooh. I love that movie. That was one of Arnold's best. I really enjoyed that one. And Tom Arnold, of course, that's Mr. Roseanne Barr, who's no longer in the whole Roseanne Barr picture. Number 7. Cuba Gooding Jr. Show me the money. That's from Jerry Maguire, of course. Great movie by Cameron Crowe. And he won an Oscar for that. Best Supporting Actor Oscar for his role as Rod Tidwell in...
And I don't know if it's going to be a tip for anyone, but I think we've chosen this entry to be the thumbnail for this video.
Ah, interesting. Okay, very good. See, there you get some interesting tidbits here. Number 6, Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, from the movie Gods and Monsters, which was kind of not the typical Brendan Fraser movie, right? Because we knew him from The Mummy. He's the original Encino Man, and this was a bit of a departure. This was a movie about the guy who directed Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein, and he played along with Lynn Redgrave and Sir Ian McKellen. So
that's a good cast.
In pretty good company, yeah. How about number
5?
5. Marlon Wayans in Requiem for a Dream. Again, a departure because we really knew this guy.
Out of character.
Right, exactly. We really knew him from White Chicks or all the scary movies.
Oh, yeah.
He was also in Mo Money, I think. Little Man. There was some funny stuff there, but this was a total departure.
You wouldn't call this movie funny at all.
No, Requiem for a Dream. One of my favorite movies, and maybe Aronofsky's best.
It's out there.
I'm curious, actually, if you guys are big Aronofsky fans, let us know. I loved Pi. I loved Requiem for a Dream. Mother wasn't, people didn't love Mother that much, but the Fountain, there's some interesting movies by him. Black Swan.
Oh yeah.
That was a great one.
That was a wild one.
Okay, number 4, Linda Blair. Exorcist. Yeah, that was an iconic performance.
Oh, yeah, that's a movie.
She never really outgrew that one. Number 3.
Interesting.
Katherine Heigl in Knocked Up. Yeah, and I will say it. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Sometimes people might say I look like her co-star in that movie.
Yeah.
I
can see it.
I've gotten that from time to time. Might be the Jufro. Okay, number 2. Stephen Baldwin in Usual Suspects. Great movie. Bryan Singer. Fantastic cast, a huge twist at the end of that movie, and that was him. What's the name of his character? Michael McManus. That's right. And number 1 on this list, Tyler Perry from Gone Girl. Again, a big departure. Now, am I steering you guys in the right direction or the wrong direction? That's kind of tough, but I want to know what you guys think. Maybe we'll play the supercut one more time.
Let's do it.
We'll come back with some
and then
guesses.
We'll check out the answers.
All right. Manny?
If an article's on, say, ethanol subsidies, you can check for discrepancies against the congressional record, trade publications, LexisNexis.
When she had all that money, she wanted nothing to do with you. Now that she's broke, all of a sudden she's moving in.
Hi, Helen. Yeah, it's Gib. Oh, not much. Listen, Harry forgot something back at the office, and, you know Harry.
I was just testing you, Jerry. But to hear you say that makes me love you, baby. You know? Jerry, come back!
I'm not married.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because no girl in her right mind had me.
All I'm saying is we should take a little taste so we know how much to cut. It's business.
Your mother's in here with his cash. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
Okay, I am hormonal, I am terrified, and I am falling apart, so stop treating everything like it's a big joke.
Dean Keaton. Gone clean, huh? Say it ain't so.
I would show you, as if you're doing a deposition, what to say, what not to say.
A trained monkey?
A trained monkey who doesn't get lethal injection.
Tyler Perry in Gone Girl, not playing Medea. Medea? I think Medea. Anyways, that's, again, a huge departure for a guy who's been incredibly successful on the big screen, but not with that kind of movie. So, Jem, I have a question for you before we get to some of the guesses here. Of all those movies, all these movies here, which is your favorite?
Probably Requiem for a Dream, actually.
That's a great movie, eh?
I watched it with my cousins when we were too young to watch it, to be honest. But it just stays with me.
Jennifer Connelly and Jared Leto, I think, right?
Yeah.
Such a great movie. Have people weighed in about their favorite Aronofsky movie?
Favorite Aronofsky?
It moves so fast, it's kind of hard to see.
Chat is moving so fast. They're mostly guessing. They want that Mojo merch.
They want the Mojo merch. It sounds better than Mojo swag. Mojo merch. Merchandising. All right. So let me hear some of the guesses. I think we have a winner, don't we? Before we get to the winner, let's hear some of the other guesses.
Okay, let's see. Bouncy Peppa says top 10 funniest actors. Avnaran Plays says top 10 actors who had a departure from their normal roles.
Yeah, we were talking kind of about that, yeah.
Not quite, though. Auden Davila says top 10 comedic actors in depressing movies, which works for Requiem for a Dream, definitely.
I don't know if Linda Blair was that much of a comedic actor, though.
Knocked Up wasn't a depressing movie, also.
No, exactly, yeah, okay.
Elijah Hawley says top 10 actors that hated their roles. There is Legendary Gamer Baker says top 10 actors who gave unforgettable speeches, which is a great idea, but I don't think it is that list.
Doesn't work in this list, no? Okay, so do we have a clear winner?
Yes.
Okay, good. Drum roll, please.
Misty Rose suggests this is top 10 only good performances by actors in movies.
I will accept it's not exactly the title. Our title was Top 10 Actors with Only One Good Movie.
I think that's the intended answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll go with that. So congratulations. The name again is?
Is Misty Rose.
Misty Rose. So Jem, can you tell Misty and whoever else ends up winning, because we have a second round, how they can claim their prize?
That's easy. Okay. So we've called out your name. You go to our channel, which is youtube.com/WatchMojo. And if you go to the About section, you should be able to see a little chat icon that will let you send us a direct message. If you send us your email address, then we'll be able to contact you and you'll be able to get your sweet, sweet merchandise.
Merchandising. So just a couple of notes here that I found very interesting as I was going through this. Cuba Gooding Jr. Went from winning Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars to 17 straight-to-video movies in a row.
That's interesting.
That's got to be a tough, that's not an easy way.
Or maybe it's a financial decision.
That could be, that's true. Other interesting things to note, let's see. Linda Blair, she was a total rock chick. She dated Rick Springfield, as well as members of Styx and Deep Purple.
That's an exciting life to lead.
Yeah, exactly. You were The Exorcist, and then you were dating Deep Purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. And Stephen Baldwin was in a Biodome and a Flintstones movie. So, they've all had some missteps, but they did have at least one great role.
Yeah, and that's all that matters, maybe.
That's right. So, what do you say we go on to the next list?
I think we should do it.
We have another one, and last week we did something musical, and that was a lot of fun. So I think this week we decided to go with a music theme as well. We might end up singing along in studio, but let's just see the first supercut. I should explain, this is Know Your Mojo. The way it works is we're going to give you a bunch of entries for an upcoming list. So this is a sneak peek at a list that you will not have seen yet. We're going to publish it soon on our YouTube page, and you have to guess, based on these entries, what the name of the list is. And we're going to squeeze them all into a supercut. We'll show you the supercut. We'll talk about it. We'll take your guesses. You can participate on the chat with Jem over here, and we'll do the same thing over again. So we did it once. Let's do it twice. Manny, let's see that supercut.
With a chance we can make it now. When you look until the sun goes down. Finding that there's nobody there. Living without you. All by myself anymore. Doesn't really matter to me. Makes me feel so. La la la, doo 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 doo. I will always love you. Yeah, I will always love.
Well now, that is a tough one. Yeah. Some great songs in there.
Amazing ones.
I'll go on record and say this is not just top 10 great songs. There's more to it. Is it the songs? Is it the singers? Is it the albums? This is, again, once we show the first supercut, then we start to whittle down and find our path. Any particular faves on there, by the way, for you? Any standout songs?
Yeah, Nova Star here suggests that this is top 10 worst songs by good artists. We're thinking that there's a theme between the two videos, but I don't think that's going to work.
No, because there's some really great songs on here.
But there are some, Junior Revolution says top 10 falsetto performances. MLB 1931 says top 10 crazy high notes.
Crazy high notes? Yeah, there are some tough notes in there.
Top 10 songs from the 60s, Jana Brahimi says. Top 10 singers with the highest pitch. Top 10 solos from dead artists, Smile 182 Blink.
Okay. Not quite. But I do recognize that name, so I think Smile 182 Blink played last time. I seem to recall that name, so thanks for playing
Well, there's also
again.
Blink 182, the pop punk band.
Yes, exactly. But this is this is someone who's reversing the name. So I'm going to do my impression of The Darkness. The Darkness is in there.
God.
Yeah, my falsetto. Are you ready?
Yes.
No, let's see it again.
Let's see them do it, and then we can compare it.
Yeah, exactly.
With a chance we can make it now. Running up until the sun goes down. Finding that there's nobody all by myself anymore. Really matter to me. Make me feel la 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 doo 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 doo. I will always love you.
All right, I'm not going to attempt to do Whitney Houston, but I did promise I'm going to do The Darkness, and I think to do that I need some water. I'm going to pull a Marco Rubio here, and I'm going to remember when he went and got the water during that speech. All right, here we go.
This is funny.
All right, this is for you. This is for you guys. I believe in a thing called love. Just the rhythm of my heart. Huh? Not bad. I'm getting the thumbs up from Phoebe, who herself actually does a fantastic Christina Aguilera. Come on over here, Phoebe. No? Come on, let's hear your... No? Are you going to make me do my, what's her name, Shakira? All right. Anyways, I think we don't have to see it a second time. We can start going through it.
Let's go through it.
And maybe see if we have some guesses.
Some correct answers I'm seeing.
Okay.
There's a really funny one.
Okay, well, so let's start. Yeah, let's hear the funny one.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay. The Duck Cluck says, top 10 classic songs that hurts your ears. R.I.P. headphones.
Oh, not bad. Okay, good. Let's take note of that answer. All right, let's start going through it here.
Let's do it.
Okay. Number 10, Wuthering Heights, Kate Bush. Great song. She wrote that when she was 18 years old.
Pretty young.
Pretty young. And there's an awesome 36-minute version. They slowed it down to 36 minutes. Just Google it. Wuthering Heights, Kate.
You were
Kate
showing
Bush.
us before the show, eh?
It's so ethereal. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Or as one of our colleagues said, it's like listening to the Kronos Quartet. Really weird
It's
stuff.
also like the soundtrack from the Blade Runner.
Yes, exactly.
Another colleague was saying.
Number 9, Unchained Melody from the Righteous Brothers. So here's an interesting fact.
Tell us.
When they recorded this song, so there were two brothers, right? And they weren't actually called the one was Bill Medley, the other was Bobby Hatfield.
Righteous weren't their last name?
No, you would have thunk. So Bobby Field is the one who sang it, and it was a coin toss. Damn it, a coin toss between the two of them as to they were each getting one solo performance on that album, and Bobby won this song, and it has now gone on to, I think there are 1,500 recordings of this song.
That's a lot of recordings.
Everyone knows it from Ghost, but actually originally written in 1955 for another movie called Unchained. Number 8. Dream On, Aerosmith. Everybody knows that song. Yeah, are you a big fan?
I like Aerosmith.
Who doesn't like that song? Steven Tyler at his best, and it's funny because if you listen to the rest of that album, the voice doesn't sound similar. He was singing a lot lower, but when
Probably got tired.
Yeah, exactly. And he originally that was sung by Joey Kramer, the drummer, but then for some odd reason, but then Steven Tyler was like, no,
Why would you
screw
let
it.
anyone else sing if you have?
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, on to the next. Number 7. I believe in a thing called love. That's The Darkness. Great band.
There it is.
They loved themselves some AC/DC. They loved themselves some Thin Lizzy. There's a lot of Queen influence in there. Went quadruple platinum in the UK, the album Permission to Land.
That's impressive.
Number 6. And I'm telling you for the last time. No, I'm telling you I'm not going. That's right. I'm telling you for the last time as a Jerry Seinfeld thing. Anyways, Jennifer Holliday. So probably known more to our audience for the Jennifer Hudson version. This was from Dreamgirls, and it actually she won a Tony and a Grammy Award for it in 1982. Number 5. I'm not a big fan. I know, being from Montreal, we're all supposed to be fans, but
everybody's a big fan of Celine Dion.
I'm not a Celine Dion fan.
Oh, she sang that Deadpool song.
Well, the Deadpool thing is cool, but have you ever seen we take the kayaks during Hurricane Katrina? She was when the waterworks are going, it's a little bit much. I know that Christine is watching, and Christine is a big fan, so there's not. But anyway, so she's cool now because of Deadpool. Number 4. Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen. Hey, let's ask the people what they think of the trailer. Is this movie going to be good? Because the trailer just came out
with Rami Malek.
With Rami Malek playing Freddie Mercury. What's our call? Is this going to be a good movie, or are they going to get it wrong? Because a biopic is not an easy thing to get right. On to the next. Number 3.
Yes.
Emotions, Mariah Carey. Not my favorite Mariah Carey song. My favorite would be Fantasy, featuring ODB, Old Dirty Bastard.
Oh, yeah.
And she, no. I'm not going to give that because that would be a hint. Number 2. Lovin' You, Minnie Riperton. This is cool. I did some research today about this song. Found out, first of all, guess who's playing piano on that song? Anybody know? Maybe we'll see in the comments. Anybody know who's playing piano? One of the greatest singers and musicians of all time, a Motown superstar. Anyone?
No, I don't see any
yet.
comments, man.
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and guess whose daughter? Guess who is Minnie Riperton's daughter?
Well, I can't guess because you told me before the show.
I did tell you. Okay, so if you guys, we'll come back to that. I want to know if any of you guys can get that right. Minnie Riperton's daughter is a big-time movie star.
Famous.
So now, number 1. I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston, originally by Dolly Parton, and everybody knows it from the Bodyguard soundtrack. So what is it that unites all these things together? Do we have some guesses before we give away the right answer?
You know, a lot of people... By the way, Brandon Brown guessed rightly that Stevie Wonder was playing the piano.
Nice, well done. I didn't know that.
Yeah. People are saying top 10 emotional songs, Dalek Hunter 02. Is Blank Sucks says top 10 loudest songs in the 90s.
Loudest song in the 90s.
Melissa Clark says top 10 songs sung too high. What I'm seeing here is a lot of people are focusing on the way these are sung.
Yes, exactly. There's a lot of
notes.
Well, someone mentioned falsetto before. There's a lot of
That's
falsetto.
True, but
we were talking about Mariah Carey. She's got a 5 octave vocal range.
That's a lot of notes.
That's a lot of notes. There's not too many people who have that range. If we go 4, like a 4 octave range, like Kate Bush, you have all kinds of people like Jeff Buckley, Christina Aguilera, that's for you, Phoebe, Chris Cornell, Ariana Grande, Serge Tankian from System of a Down, Bruce Dickinson.
A lot of metal singers have like very large vocals, mainly because they can go like very low with their like screamo stuff.
The guttural stuff.
The growling makes them go so low that they can sing like 8 octaves and stuff like that. It's kind of cheating, but it works.
A little bit. But 5 octaves, not too many people can pull that off. 5 octaves. Guess who else has 5 octaves?
Who?
Axl Rose, or at least he had it.
He had it, probably.
He had it, yeah. Mike Patton, also from Faith No More, has over 5 octaves. David Lee Roth. Okay, if you really want to have a good time, Google David Lee Roth, or yes, the Running with the Devil, the a cappella. So if you just strip out all the instrumentation and hear David Lee Roth doing Running with the Devil, it is the funniest time you'll have. It's the funniest 5 minutes of your life. So take that for what it is. Let's see. I believe we have.
I saw a winner though.
Okay, let's hear the clear winner.
Okay, so I am pretty sure that Brandon Cash, with his guess that this is top 10 songs that are hardest to perform live, is the closest answer I've seen.
Okay, because the actual answer is top 10 most difficult songs to sing. We'll go with Brandon.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Can you let him know how to claim his prize again?
Yes, so if we've called your name, so Misty Rose and Brandon Cash, you need to go to our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/WatchMojo, and you go to our About tab, and there you should see a little chat icon. If you click on that, you should be able to send us directly a message. So if you send us if you send us your email address, we will be able to contact you, and then you'll be able to get your beautiful merch from our merch store.
Mojo merch.
Mojo merch.
Mojo merch. I love it. We should
patent pending.
Right, exactly. Just a whole new show called Mojo merch. So the answer to, did anybody ever guess the? Give you a hint. She was on SNL.
I can't see anything.
All right.
There's just so many guesses. Oh no, wait. Drevin Wraith rightfully guesses that it is Maya Rudolph is the daughter.
Maya Rudolph.
So there's
Who would have known? I had no idea. So I thought that was pretty cool. A lot of these songs difficult to karaoke. So I want to leave this chat with a final question. What's your favorite song to karaoke? Jem, do you have a good karaoke song?
Most of them are Turkish because most of my experience doing karaoke was in Turkey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like Turkish pop or
Turkish rock, pop, those kinds of songs.
Okay.
I kind of like singing along to them.
And if you were to do a non-Turkish song?
If I were to do a non-Turkish song, I don't know. I'd probably try Bohemian Rhapsody and
God, that would be
shame myself.
Oh, did anybody get back to us about their thoughts on Bohemian Rhapsody and if it's going to be good or not? What do you think?
I don't know. I think Rami Malek looks great in that trailer, but all the things I've heard about, the angle that they have for the movie changing with Sacha Baron Cohen leaving.
Right, I would have been so interested to see the Sacha Baron Cohen.
I'm afraid that the movie is going to be a bit kind of like washed down, more glorifying and less realistic.
Yeah.
That's going to be a fun thing, but that's probably not going to do the history and the actual true impact of Freddie Mercury justice.
Yeah, I would think I would have loved to have seen Sacha Baron Cohen doing Freddie Mercury movie, and the story goes, I guess, that he fell out with the band, right? Because the band didn't like his direction.
Yeah, they didn't want to. They wanted to portray it more lightheartedly, I think.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which, that's a fair thing to want, but from an artistic integrity perspective,
I'm still going to go see it though.
Probably.
Yeah, and we'll review it for Mojo at the Movies.
Definitely.
Any other comments?
Douglas Rogers says, I don't trust the movie.
Okay, yeah.
And a lot of karaoke comments actually. Smalterland Productions says they like singing Careless Whisper by Wham. DJ Electro Wolf brings out an internet classic, Take On Me by Aha.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'd like to do that one.
It's a difficult one to sing too, though.
My favorite karaoke is Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash.
Ooh.
Love is a burning flame.
What about Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears?
I haven't tried that.
Louis Farias seems to like that one.
Okay. Well, listen, thank you guys all. Let's get the name of the show back on here. Look at this. Know Your Mojo. Thank you all for joining us. You happy with that, Manny? There you go. Thank you for joining us for Know Your Mojo. We're back here every Thursday. We're going to do this. We're going to give away more Watch Mojo merch. So stay tuned every Thursday, 3 o'clock. Thank you for participating. Thank you, Jem.
Thank you, Eric.
And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. I believe in a thing.